It's quite shocking. Common food items are between 27% and 220% more expensive in New York. It's like having too many expenses to shake a stick at.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I humbly present to you an extraordinary English lesson brought to you by the esteemed Enzo's Butler, Exceptional English Club. Prepare yourselves to embark on a thrilling exploration into the fascinating realm of metropolitan money matters, navigating the costs of New York and London. Within the depths of this enlightening essay, you shall uncover a plethora of captivating vocabulary that will undoubtedly enhance your linguistic prowess. Words such as vibrancy, align, expense, and hub shall be unraveled before your very eyes, allowing you to grasp their true essence. Moreover, brace yourselves for the unveiling of phrasal verbs such as bring down, shell out, size up, and pay off, each possessing a unique charm that will leave you spellbound. Immerse yourself in the world of idioms and sayings, such as balls up, drain on one's wallet, and cotton on, as they add a touch of whimsy and character to your linguistic repertoire. Now, prepare to test your comprehension with thought-provoking questions that will challenge your intellect and ensure you have truly absorbed the wealth of knowledge bestowed upon you. And finally, solidify your newfound understanding through a series of exercises that will sharpen your vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and idioms, allowing you to command the English language with finesse and flair. Esteemed learners, embark on this grand adventure and let the enchantment of metropolitan money matters transport you to a realm of linguistic splendor. Let us dive headfirst into this extraordinary lesson and emerge as linguistic connoisseurs, ready to conquer the world with our newfound knowledge.
Butler, I was just sizing up the cost of living in New York and London. It seems New York is a money pit when it comes to expenses.
Indeed, sir. New York does have a reputation for making one shell out quite a bit more than London. Did you cotton on to any specific reasons why that might be the case?
Well, I did skim through some articles, and it seems rent prices are about 47% higher in New York. A one-bedroom in the city center averages around $3,800. In London, a comparable apartment would cost nearly $2,600. It's like New York is ushering in a new era of high living costs.
Quite right, sir. And did you take into account the fact that groceries are also 70% more expensive in New York? It's like every time one goes to the grocery store, they have to fall back on their savings.
Yes, Butler, it's quite shocking. Common food items are between 27% and 220% more expensive in New York. It's like having too many expenses to shake a stick at.
Indeed, sir. And the culture of spending in New York is quite significant. Social things mean spending money. Going out for dinner or to a show can bring down one's budget significantly. And let's not forget the tipping culture, which can significantly add to the cost of going out.
True, Butler. It seems like people in New York have an agreement in principle to spend more on social activities, and the tipping culture is like a drain on one's wallet.
Precisely, sir. And did you notice the difference in public services? UK residents tend to pay more in taxes, which means a lot of what we deem public services is much more expensive in the States because you have to pay for that on top of the taxes.
Yes, I did notice that, Butler. The tax burden in Europe is far higher than it is in the States, but New Yorkers do earn more money, so businesses are able to charge more. It's like they have an appetite for price gouging. They always seem to be thinking, what is the most I can possibly charge?
Indeed, sir. The average New Yorker earns a little less than $1,400 per week, whereas London's average is a little less than $1,000 or £805. So, the local purchasing power in New York is about 19% higher than it is in London.
So, it seems like New Yorkers have to follow their budget to the letter, or they might balls up their finances. But why do people still prefer to live in such expensive cities, Butler?
Well, sir, both New York and London are financial and political hubs with a broad set of industries and job opportunities. They have vibrant nightlife and cultural events, which attract more than 8 million people to live there. New York's nightlife is an over $35 billion industry that creates nearly 300,000 jobs and generates roughly $700 million in tax revenue for the city.
That's quite significant, Butler. And I heard that London makes up 25% of the UK leisure economy, generating more than £42 billion or nearly $53 billion USD in 2019. It seems like both cities have a level of zeal that attracts people to them.
Absolutely, sir. People are willing to put up with the high costs and challenges because of the unique experiences and opportunities these cities offer. The availability of jobs in diverse sectors, the cultural richness, and the convenience of not requiring a car due to well-established public transportation systems are all factors that people consider.
Speaking of transportation, I heard that New York's fares are a fixed $2.75 per ride, whereas in London, the further you travel, the more you pay. It seems like New York has more subway stops than all the other cities in the US put together.
Quite right, sir. The convenience of the subway system in New York is unparalleled, even if the London Tube is noted to be cleaner. It seems people value the 24/7 availability and the extensive network of the New York subway.
So it all sums up to personal preference, doesn't it, Butler? If city life is for you and you're willing to pay the price, it may just come down to whether you prefer the vibrancy and earning potential of New York or the rich history and slightly lower living costs of London.
Indeed, sir. It's about weighing the pros and cons and deciding which city aligns more with one's lifestyle and preferences. Whether it's the dynamic and fast-paced life of New York or the historical charm and cultural richness of London, it's about finding the right balance.
Well, Butler, I must say, you've really helped me chat up the intricacies of living in these two magnificent cities. It's interesting to blurt out the differences and see how each city has its own charm and challenges.
I'm glad to have been of assistance, sir. It's always enlightening to size up the various aspects of life in different cities and understand what makes them tick. Whether one chooses to give over to the allure of New York or London, it's essential to be well informed about the lifestyle one is signing up for.
Absolutely, Butler. It's crucial not to skimp on understanding the nuances of living in such vibrant yet expensive cities. It's all about making informed decisions and embracing the life that comes with them.
Very well said, sir. It's about embracing the opportunities and challenges and making the most of the experiences these cities have to offer. Whether it's the high-paced lifestyle of New York or the cultural richness of London, each city has its unique charm and allure.
Comprehension questions. Question number 1. How does the average income in New York compare to that in London? Question number 2. How does the tipping culture in New York affect the cost of going out? Question number 3. What is one advantage of New York's subway system? Question number 4. What is one factor people consider when deciding between New York and London? Vocabulary multi-choice. The what increase in interest rates can affect the overall economy. A. Crucial. B. Rapid. C. Continued. D. Significant. E. Appetite. The what of working on Wall Street is undeniable for finance professionals. A. Skimp. B. Charm. C. London Tube. D. Thrill. E. Challenge. What? A career change can lead to financial growth and personal fulfillment. A. Convenience. B. Making. C. Embracing. D. Grocery store. E. Such. Singapore has emerged as a major financial what in Asia, offering rewarding career opportunities in finance and other related industries. A. Center. B. Convenience. C. Hub. D. Center. E. Tax burden. Phrasal verbs multi-choice. During a job interview, avoid what? Any negative comments about your previous employer. A. Blurting in. B. Pointing out. C. Bring down. D. Puts together. E. Blurting out. Excessive shopping can what? Your financial stability and career prospects. A. Bring up. B. Screw down. C. Bring down. D. Size up. E. Make up for. When it what? Financial investments, it is essential to come to well-informed decisions. A. Comes to. B. Put up with. C. Comes about. D. Living in. E. Applies to. A successful career often what? Sacrifices and hard work. A. Size up. B. Comes to. C. Proceeds with. D. Comes on. E. Comes with. Idioms and phrases. Definition: a preliminary agreement or understanding that is not yet final or binding. A. Balls up. B. Agreement in principle. C. Fall back on. D. Drain on one's wallet. Definition: to mess up or make a mistake. A. Cotton on. B. Price gouging. C. Balls up. D. Fall back on. Definition: to understand or realize something. A. To the letter. B. Price gouging. C. Shake a stick at. D. Cotton on. Definition: something that continuously takes money from one's finances. A. Drain on one's wallet. B. Balls up. C. Agreement in principle. D. To the letter. Definition: to rely on as a backup or alternative. A. Balls up. B. Price gouging. C. Shake a stick at. D. Fall back on.
I express my utmost gratitude for your attentive ear. If you enjoyed this lesson, kindly subscribe and share it with your friends. Should you seek further enlightenment in the intricacies of the English language, I do cordially invite you to pay a visit to Enzo's Butler.club and join our growing community of English enthusiasts. I am Enzo's Butler, always at your service.